We've got breaking news from Beirut, Lebanon, after a pair of terrifying explosions. The country's health minister said just minutes ago that the blast killed at least 50 people and hurt at least 3,000. The video of these explosions has astounded people around the world. We're told the damage extends for miles around the blast. NBC News chief foreign correspondent Richard Engel is in London with the latest developments. And Richard, you may be in London, but you know Beirut and you know this area very, very well. First of all, tell us what you know about this explosion, but also the location and why the casualty number is so high.
Well, the casualty number could go up if you look at the video, and there's multiple angles of this video. It was right at the port, which is in the center of Beirut. Yes, as you mentioned, I lived there, not very far from this for several years. And what happened today around 6 o'clock local time was apparently a chemical explosion. That is what Lebanese officials now are saying. They still want to investigate, but several Lebanese officials believe that there was a storage, several tons of nitrates that exploded simultaneously. First, there was a fire at the port, and that fire could be seen all across the city. That's why people were filming, some of them from their balconies, looking at this unusual occurrence with a plume of smoke going up. And there were sparks coming out of the center of the fire. Some people thought it looked like fireworks, and there were initial reports that this may have been a fireworks storage facility. Lebanese officials say this was no firework accident. As the initial fire was burning, that set off, apparently, these tons and tons of nitrates that sent an enormous shockwave that just rolled all across the city, caused significant damage, caused thousands of people to be killed or injured. So far, they are saying 50 injured at least, 3,000 injured, but those numbers could go up as the rescue efforts are still ongoing. In fact, the Red Cross has called for all ambulances all around the country to come to Beirut to try to rescue the wounded. They've called on people to donate all types of blood. The prime minister just came out and said that friendly nations should come forward with aid, that Lebanon needs aid right now. The country is going through an economic crisis. It's going through a power crisis. And now this explosion that rolled through the city. People didn't just hear it and feel it in Beirut. People were knocked off their feet in the mountains that surround Beirut. People could see and hear the explosion in Cyprus, which is 150 miles away. And I just spoke to a friend and colleague in Beirut a few minutes ago. He has no windows. He said basically nobody in Lebanon, in Beirut, has windows right now. And not only are they frightened, now sitting in the dark because of the frequent power cuts, but they are trying to put plastic over their windows, boards over their windows, because there is a chemical smell in the air, and people are concerned that the nitrates or whatever other chemicals may have been there could be harmful to them if they breathe them in. The Lebanese prime minister said that these chemical materials, these explosive materials, had been at the port for several years. They had been there for 6 years at least, and that there should be investigations launched as to why this hazardous material was kept at the port right in the center of the capital city.
Literally a multiplier of disasters. But given the economic problems in that country, in that city, given the governmental instability, understanding why they're asking for help under any circumstances, but given those negative circumstances, what's the infrastructure like there, Richard, to respond to what really is not just an explosion? It is, as you've described, multiple problems resulting from it.
Beirut was on its knees. For the last several months, the country has been in a state of near collapse. The currency has collapsed. There have been runs on the banks. People's salaries have been reduced to almost nothing. People's savings have been wiped out. Power shortages, which were always an issue in Beirut, have now become systemic, with the power out 8-10 hours a day. The generator costs, because generally when you live in Beirut, you always had to pay a little bit extra. So when the power did go out, you could supplement it with a generator, usually a communal generator for the building or even for the neighborhood. Now they're using those generators so much that some people are spending their entire salaries just for auxiliary generator power. And then on top of that, you have a situation, this mysterious explosion that wipes out a part of central Beirut and is felt all across the surrounding area. So if you're in Beirut tonight and your savings are gone, and now you're trying to tape up your window because you're afraid of the chemical smell coming in and harming you or your family, it is a very, very trying time to be in Lebanon right now.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.